Hi guys. Hi Instagram. Hi Facebook. So I'm hopping on today because we're going to do a little bit of EFT tapping on just feeling exhausted about creating content and worries about showing up and being seen and heard. So I hope this resonates with you guys today. This is kind of for my entrepreneurs, for my people who are wanting to show up in the world and do some amazing things, people who are creative and creating lots of things from the heart, and getting worried and feeling kind of defeated and exhausted by constantly creating and putting your heart on your sleeve. Like when you are a creative person and you have a lot of wanting to share. Hi Jessica. When you're wanting to share things and it takes a lot out of you to be that creative person and show up and put programs out there, or even if you're creating pretty pictures for Facebook or Instagram, or you are sharing your story and your story is your passion and you making it into your profession, it can get really exhausting to continue to show up and continue to put out value and continue to do all these things. And it creates this worry that am I really being seen? Am I being understood? Am I being heard? Do people get what I'm doing? Am I making a difference in anyone's life? Am I showing up to do what I really want to do? So I thought we can do a little bit of tapping on this today. If this isn't for you over here on Instagram, no worries. But if you want to give it a try and see if this could be helpful to you, if this makes sense for you today, then please join us. Say hi when you get here. I can see you guys are on, and just say hi. I love interaction. I love connecting. I'm sitting here just prepping myself with my oils. I chose frankincense today, and hi Alan. Hallie. I chose frankincense today and align. So frankincense is going to help get me grounded and feel calm. I chose align to just kind of tune into that, to what I need to be tuning into right now and feel connected so that I can work through this. My favorite thing about EFT tapping is that when you have a block or anything like that, you can say, hi, I see you, I hear you, I feel you, and you're bothering me. And so instead of saying like, it's not there, it's not there, it's not there, and pretending like, it's not there, just seeing it, working through it, it will give you so much power. And you come out on the other side and you'll have so much more stuff to work with, and you'll feel so much better. So I want to do this tapping with you guys. Hi guys. Hi Debbie. Hi Tyler. I'm so excited you guys are on. Let's tap on feeling exhausted about putting out stuff from your creative mind. And I know that a lot of us are sharing from a heart-centered place, and it can get truly exhausting, like I said, if we don't feel like we're being seen and heard. And do we even continue to do this? So I'm oiled up, I'm ready to go. If you guys are ready too, I want you guys to close your eyes. Just take a really good deep breath in and out. And I want you to get comfortable in your seat, in your space. Let go of what you were doing before this. And let go of what you're going to go into after this. And when you think about all the things you want to share and all the creative juices that are flowing about creating programs, or even if, like I said, even if it's like Instagram photos or Facebook photos, if it's creating classes, if you're doing essential oils, if it's wherever you're feeling that you put in a lot of creativeness from a heart-centered place, just tune into what it feels like to continue to put this out there and not really being sure if anybody is seeing it. And where is this exhaustion or frustration sitting in your body? And what number do you give it from a 0 to 10? 10 being the highest exhaustion or frustration. And just taking another deep breath. And you can stay with your eyes closed and just listen to my cues and follow along. Or you can open your eyes. Hi guys, an 8. Okay, Debbie's on an 8. Okay, thank you for sharing. So if you haven't done this before, just copy me, do what I do, say what I say, and give me feedback, okay, when you, after this round. So tapping on the side of the hand, I want you to say, even though I'm finding myself exhausted about being creative, exhausted about creating programs and classes, I deeply and completely accept myself. And even though I'm feeling all this lack of inspiration, because I truly don't know if anybody even sees it, and I deeply and completely accept myself. Good job, you guys. Even though I worry about being seen and heard, and I'm exhausted about continuing to create for my business, and I just don't know who is seeing the content anyways. I deeply and completely accept myself. Good job, guys. Top of the head. I'm too exhausted to continue to create. Eyebrow point. Creating things that nobody notices or pay attention to. Side of the eye. Something's probably wrong with me. Under the eye. I'm not having fun with it right now. Under the nose. I don't feel like doing it. Under the mouth. I feel defeated. Collar point. I can't tell if I'm wasting my time. Under the arms. I can't tell if anyone even sees what I'm putting out there. Under the chest. It's like I've lost all of my intuition. Wrist point. I've lost all of my creativeness. Top of the head. And I'm worried that nobody sees it anyways. Eyebrow point. So why am I even doing it? Side of the eye. If I'm going to be creative and put myself out there, under the eyes, and nobody sees it anyways, under the nose, then what is the point? Under the mouth. I might as well give up. Collar point. I might as well stop sharing my story and stop being creative. Under the arms. Nobody will ever notice me. Under the chest. Nobody's paying attention to me anyways. Wrist point. So I might as well not show up. Top of the head. It's too exhausting anyways. Eyebrow point. Always creating content and programs and classes. Side of the eye. If nobody sees it anyways. Under the nose. I forgive myself for believing I cannot create value. Under the mouth. I forgive myself for believing that nobody sees me. Collar point. I forgive myself for believing I've lost my intuition. Under the arms. Who am I kidding? Nobody sees me. Under the chest. It's going to be like this forever. Never going to change. top of the head. This is the end of me. Eyebrow point. It's exhausting to put out all this value. Side of the eye. It's exhausting to continuously create value and content under the eye, especially because I'm worried nobody sees me. Underneath that nose, especially since I'm tired. Under the mouth, I'm recognizing that I'm choosing fear. Color point. And I'm choosing to forgive myself. Under the arms, maybe I'm ready to see this differently. Underneath the chest, maybe somebody is watching me. Wrist point, maybe somebody is getting value from what I share. I just can't see it yet. Take a deep breath there, guys. And let me know where you're at now about exhausted about being creative, where you're at with your number, where you're feeling it in your body, if you had any shifts. Your feedback will be exactly what we need to move into the next part. That felt like a really good release for me. I hope you guys felt good too. So I'm gonna see a 5, Debbie. That's great. That's a big movement from an 8. What is left? What are you feeling that's left from showing up? Not sure if anyone's seeing you. I mean, it is a vulnerable thing, right? To continue to show up and share your heart and create content and programs and classes around that. And you're so passionate, right? Like, I'm the same. Like, I'm so passionate about what I show up to share. And it's scary. And to do it and not being confident that people are seeing us, that could be extremely exhausting. So just give me a little bit about where you're feeling that. Like, I'm feeling a little bit, let's see what Debbie says. It's so hard. I feel today like I'm not good enough. Okay, not good enough. And why, Debbie, are you not good enough? And where are you feeling that? It is hard. It is hard, like I said, because if we're not getting the feedback right away, if we're not getting reassurance right away, then we start doubting. We have all this doubt. I'm doubting that I'm not good enough. I'm doubting that what I put out there has value, right? Doubting. How are you guys doing on Instagram? Are anything showing up for you? Let's see. Going through a lot of emotions of the past and solar plexus area. Okay. All these feelings of the past. Okay. Let's do another round. You guys can keep typing in. I'll just kind of see where this leads me intuitively. Are the emotions of the past feeling not good enough? Okay, I'm going to keep going. You guys can continue to type if you like, or you can join back in. Okay, tapping sign of the hand. Okay. Even though this is bringing up feelings of not being good enough, and I'm doubting myself a lot, I deeply and completely love, honor, and accept myself. And even though I have all this doubt and wondering if what I'm doing is worth it, and it's bringing up a lot of emotions of the past. Old beliefs that I have about not being good enough. I deeply and completely love, honor, and accept myself. And even though I'm feeling this in my solar plexus, and it's uncomfortable to think about all the things that I'm creating and putting out there. And how vulnerable I have to be to show up over and over again. Wondering if it's worth it to even show up and create value. What if nobody sees me? And I deeply and completely forgive myself. Okay, top of the head, you guys. Not good enough. Eyebrow point. I'm doubting myself a lot. Side of the eye. What if I show up with so much vulnerability and nobody sees me? Under the eye. All these emotions of the past. Under the nose. All these beliefs that I'm not good enough. Under the mouth. I'm feeling it in my solar plexus. Collar point. All these emotions of the past. Under the arms. They're bringing up all this doubt. Under the chest. All these feelings of not being good enough. Top of the head. I've forgiven myself for believing that I'm not good enough. Eyebrow point. I forgive myself for doubting myself. Side of the eye. It is not easy to share my story. Under the eye. It's not easy to continuously create value and content. Under the nose. Especially if nobody sees it anyways. Under the mouth. And what if nobody sees it? What if nobody's noticing me? Under the arms. But what if somebody is? Under the chest. What if I'm exactly what somebody needs? Wrist point. All these doubts. Top of the head. All these feelings of not being good enough. Eyebrow point. All these emotions from the past. Side of the eye. All these beliefs. These old beliefs that I'm holding on to. Under the eye. They're messing with me right now. Under the nose. They're not doing me any good at all. Under the mouth. I'm recognizing that I'm choosing fear. Collar point. And I want to choose differently. Under the arm. I wonder what I'm really afraid of. Under the chest. What if it has nothing to do with showing up and being creative? Wrist point. What if I'm truly creating value? Top of the head. What if people are paying attention? Eyebrow point. I just don't know it yet. Side of the eye. I don't know. I'm not sure. Under the eye. But I sure do know it's scary to keep showing up. Under the nose. And I feel vulnerable sharing myself so much. under the nose, but unsure if anybody sees me. Collar point. But what if even one person sees me? Under the arm. And what if I can believe in myself just a little bit more? Under the chest. What if I'm ready to let some of this go? Wrist point. I forgive myself for believing that I'm not enough. Top of that. I choose instead to believe that I am exactly where I need to be. Eyebrow point. Exactly where I'm meant to be seen. Side of the eye. This is hard. Under the eye. I've been exhausted about creating value. Under the nose. But I'm ready to let some of this go now. Under the mouth. I'm recognizing that I'm choosing fear. Collar point. I'm ready to let these old beliefs go. Under the arm. I am being seen and heard. Under the chest. People are paying attention to me. Wrist point. It's scary, but it's so worth it. Top of the head. I need to be seen and heard to share my message. Eyebrow point. I need to be seen and heard to continue to create value. Side of the eye. And I do love creating value. Under the eye. That feeling I get when somebody responds to me. Under the nose. That feeling that I get when I've helped somebody out. Under the mouth. It's so worth it. Collar point. I'm safe. Under the arms. It's safe for me to show up. Under the chest. It's safe for me to create value and be seen and heard. Wrist point. I am being seen and heard. Okay, take a deep breath there, you guys. Whew. Okay, let me know how that felt. Let me know if there was anything that shifted. Did the numbers go down? Did you feel a release? Are you yawning? Are you shivering? Are you crying? Are you letting it out? Let me know where you're at and what is left. It's this constant push and pull, right? We create, we put ourselves out there, and then we hit an upper limit or a fear and we pull back and we doubt. I'm crying and yawning. That's so good, Debbie. I'm so glad. Yes. Much better. 0. Wow, Debbie. That's amazing. What a good switch of the day. That's so good. I'm so glad. Yes. If you guys have anything left, if there's anything left, any of that old stuff that kept coming up, continue to tap it out on your own. Tap through it. Just tap through the points. Just vent, talk about it, let it out. Please know to drink water after this kind of work. Please know to be kind to yourself. You're going to be exhausted. You just did a lot of work, subconscious work. Your brain did a lot of work. You are interrupting the fight or flight response when you are tapping. It's hard. So the yawning, the crying, it's so good. It's really shows the release. I'm glad you guys were on here with me. Message me if you need anything else from me, if something is feeling more like a one-on-one situation. When I do these group tappings, it's very general and broad, unless I have really good feedback. Thank you, Debbie. And if you're feeling like you want to dig a little deeper, peel back some more onion layers, get to the very core of something, because this truly is a work where you go a little deeper, go a little deeper, go a little deeper. And if you can find that core issue of the doubt or the core issue of the not being feeling enough, then it is it's like if you clear that, it just breaks you free. And so that might need some one-on-one work. So if you are wanting that, message me, because I love giving you guys that one-on-one space to work together. So you can find me at voilatribe.com, or you can just send me a message here or here, wherever you're at. And you're welcome, Debbie. I'm so glad you're feeling better. So yeah, message me if you need me one-on-one, and if not, I'll see you guys next time. And thank you to all of you for being on. Have an amazing rest of your day.